everyone here and welcome to my channel Graphic for You. Today I'm going to show you how to create a particle like this in After Effects. In this tutorial I use Stardust plugin and also Deep Glow plugin. It's very easy and let's get started. First I'll create a new composition and I'll make it full HD, frame rate 30 and duration 10 seconds, then hit OK. Go to layer and add a new solid and I'll name it mask. Then I'll change width to 1080 like height, then hit OK. Go to a rectangle tool and hold Control, then double click on rectangle tool. So now we have a mask like this. Double click on this mask and hold Alt Shift Control, then drag your mouse like this to make it smaller. Okay, now I'll go to layer and I'll add a new solid and I'll name it Stardust. Then click on make comp size to change width to full HD like this. Then hit OK. Go to effects and presets and I'll type Stardust. Double click or drag and drop. Okay, now I'll close this mask. Then I'll go to Stardust, set point to text or mask. Then I'll go to volume, I'll change it to edge weighted and layer set none to mask. Okay, I don't need this speed, so I'll go to speed and I'll change it to 0. Also, I'll change particles per second to 10,000. Also, the size I'll change it to 1000 like this. Okay, and I'll go to path subdivide and I'll change it to 10. Okay, so I'll go to first frame and I want to see this particle on first frame, so I'll go to time offset and I'll change it to 50 and see. Okay, I think it's good for me. Then I'll go to particle. I'll change live random to 100. Then open particle properties and I'll change size to 2. Also size random, I'll change it to 100. Opacity random, I'll change it to 50. Yeah. Okay, now I'll add a replica and I'll link it with particle. Then I'll go to replica and I'll change scale X and Y to 200 like this. Okay, and also I'll change angle Z to 90 degrees and replicates I'll change it to 2. Now again I'll add a replica and link it this with replica 1. Then I'll go to replica 2 and I'll change offset Z to 1. Okay, and replicates I'll change it to 30 and I'll change angle Z to 90 degrees also and see. Okay, so let me add a color. So I'll go to particle, set solid to gradient and I'll open gradient presets and choose any colors you want. I'll choose this one Okay, so now I'll go to select emitter and particle, Control D to copy. Okay, now I'll go to emitter and I'll change the size to 10 like this. And also I'll open path properties and I'll change subdivide to 0. Okay, and also I'll go to speed path, I'll change it to 5. And also speed random, I'll change it to 100. Okay, yeah. Now I'll parent particle 2 with replica like this and see. Okay, so go to layer and I'll add a new camera. Okay, I'll go to first frame and press P for position, and I want to move position Z like this. So I'll go to position and keyframe here, go to last frame and I'll change the position to 0. So let me see this. Okay, this is good for me. Now I'll add a new layer, solid, as a background. Then hit OK and I'll put it down. And I'll go to Effect, Generate and Gradient Ramp. I'll change this color to dark blue and also set linear to radial, and I put this point into the middle and the other one I put it here. Then I'll go to layer and I'll add a new adjustment layer. Then I'll add a mask here like this. And now I'll go to Stardust and effects and presets and I'll type deep glow, double click or drag and drop. And I'll change radius to 100. Also, I'll decrease exposure a little bit, something like this. Then I'll go to adjustment layer and I'll add a blur and I'll change it to 10. And also I'll add a deep glow like this. And I'll go to mask, mask feather, and I'll increase it also a little bit like this and see. Okay, this is our tutorial today. So if you like it, don't forget like, share, subscribe, and goodbye.